You know what? We shouldn't just kick you out. We should hear what everybody thinks.
I think you should chill out.
You think you're some tough bitch, don't you? Like nothing can hurt you. But you're just a scared little girl. Get the fuck over it. Take a page from Lee's book and try helping somebody for once.
Nope. What's the problem? Drop it. Get in. We're leaving this crazy bitch.
She couldn't be trusted, Lee.
You're not coming with us.
I'll die out here.
I don't care.
You're a murderer, Lilly. We can't have you with us.
I was trying to protect all of us.
Let's go, you guys.
And that was the last official time we ever got to see Lilly. Hey yo, what is up, you know, my name is Zessa. Welcome back guys to a brand new video talking about the Walking Dead story builder and how Lilly is actually returning 100% confirmed. The story builder, it revolves around Lilly more than you think. It's not just about Clementine's journey, but it actually links in with the whole Lilly storyline, and how Lilly will actually be confirmed in the final season is actually right in our eyes through the story builder. So let's get straight into it. The first choice we actually see is the Lee saved Doug or Lee saved Carly situation, where Lee, since he's a convicted murderer, this is the first proper choice. He actually feels like he's done something right. He gets to save a life, but at the same time he feels down because he let someone die, it being either Doug or Carly. Now of course Carly and Doug are a vital point to the beginning, the very first group we meet, which is of Lilly, Larry, Carly, Doug, Glenn, etc. So Lee's choice in saving one's fate over the other is actually very significant, because this decision will actually link in with how Lilly, when we meet her in the final season, we can talk about Lee's decision in the past. It could be one of them slow moments where it's just us and Lilly, just them slow character development moments, where of course we had one like Kenny, where we were talking about Kenny's past, what happened after Christa said that Kenny was dead, etc. So here, this could be a chance for us and Lilly to actually talk about Lee's decision and what happened after Lily's abandonment from the group. So of course, if Lee saved Carly or Lee saved Doug, this is very significant, because if you think about it, this is one of the choices that people don't actually take in consideration. Because if you think about it, Lilly actually consoles and confronts Lee about this decision. Lee is actually very happy that he saved someone, but he's actually more broken down by the fact that someone died. Everyone ignores the fact that someone died. Everyone just ignores it in the first episode because it's just a very awkward thing to talk about. But actually Lilly is actually the first person to actually console Lee, because she sees that he's quite sad about the situation. Have a look.
My dad would be dead if it weren't for you.
That guy Doug is dead because of me.
You can't be like that. You're only one man.
I don't know.
We're lucky to have you.
So there we can see that Lilly actually cares about Lee in that moment. You know, this choice is very important to Lily's storyline, which we will be able to discuss in the final season whenever we talk to Lilly as Clementine about Lee's decisions. Now the more obvious choice, of course, that surrounds Lilly, and the one that really gives Lilly the biggest hint to her returning, is actually what happened to Lilly. Do we show her mercy, or do we not let her off? After Lilly takes the life that Lee saved, whether it be Carly or Doug, of course Lee gets angry. If it's Carly, you know, potential love interest there, and you know, he was fond of her and everything, and he just gets crazy. Doug, again, he saved him just for him to die later. It kind of just messes with his mind. So whether you take Lilly in the RV or you leave her behind will matter greatly in terms of dialogue options, because then we will actually see maybe Lily's actually attitude towards Clementine or Lee in general, it will be different. Of course Clementine, you know, she was very neutral to Lilly, and Lilly was very neutral / positive towards Clementine. However, when talking to Lilly about Lee, this is where the different dialogue options, the different branches can, you know, come in. If we leave her behind, of course that's a bit, maybe Lilly will talk about Lee more coldly. She'll be like, oh, he did this and that, he left me behind, you know, he didn't even care about my life. But if actually Lee saves her and gives her mercy, I guess, and lets her into the RV for her to later steal it, maybe she can be more apologetic about, you know, she can have a more apologetic attitude towards Lee when talking to Clementine. So that's very significant because we played as Lee and now we're playing as Clementine, which would mean that this is two different relationships, even though it's the same player. Of course, as a player, everyone kind of switches now. What we did in season 1, we may have not done in season 3 or 4. So it's kind of different to see how Lily could actually almost judge Clementine depending on what Lee was, because this is how Lee will actually teach Clementine. So if Lee was a bit more harsh, maybe Lily will be more harsh towards Clementine, because, you know, that's what she figured, that Clementine will learn from the more harshness. But if Lily was more kind and accepting, maybe Lily will be more kind of like soft around Clementine, because she figures that's what Lee taught her, to be more kind and accepting. Another choice that I thought I'd mention is probably the last choice, is of course the one and only Lee's fate.
He asked me to shoot him. And I did.
This is quite significant because if you think about it, Lily was gone at episode 3, Lee dies in episode 5. Lily is going to be curious why Lee is not around Clementine. Of course, she has no idea that Lee is dead. For all she knows, if we meet her in episode 1 and she doesn't see Lee, she could just think he's out, you know, somewhere else, you know, just hunting for food or something along those lines. You know, she doesn't actually know that Lee's dead, but she eventually will figure that out and put 2 and 2 together. And of course, she will ask about Lee and, you know, what happened to him, etc. And of course, Clementine will be like, he saved me, and that sort of thing. So of course, that's very important. Lee actually, at least fate will actually is very much dependent on Lily, because obviously this will be another dialogue option that we can choose to talk about to Lily, because obviously Lily doesn't know what happened to Lee. She doesn't know that he got bit. She doesn't know if he got shot. She doesn't know anything about Lee at this point. All she knows is that you either Lee actually left her behind or showed her mercy and put her in the RV. So that is it, really. I just want to say another point to mention is Clementine's relationship towards Lily and Lily's relationship towards Clementine. Clementine had a pretty positive / neutral relationship towards Lily, and Lily had the same thing. I mean, if you remember in season 1, in episode 5, when Lee actually cuts her hair, she actually mentions that that Lily actually gave her hair thingies for her to actually tie her hair for sleeping, etc. Have a look.
I do it because it's necessary. Walkers aren't people. Okay, I think I'm about done. I can probably tie these pieces back with something.
Here, I have some hair thingies.
You do?
Yeah. Lily gave them to me for sleeping.
A point I did want to make is that since Clementine still wears those hair ties, it would be a very good and funny dialogue conversation for Lily to say, oh, you still have those hair ties that I gave you, since Clementine still does wear those hair ties that Lily gave in season 1.
So it's clear here that Lily actually cared about Clementine as well. So it's going to be very interesting regarding the idea that Lee as a person, he can either side with Lily or side with Kenny. It depends. It was almost like a Lily versus Kenny fight, and then Lee was always stuck in the middle and he had to choose who did he agree with the most. So of course, that is very important to notice how this is two different relationships, even though it is the same player. You know, you're still playing, but you are playing as Clementine, which is kind of a different character from Lee. But it will be very important to see if Lily will actually judge Clementine depending on your decisions as Lee ever. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. That was my input on Lily confirmed 100%. Tell me what you guys think. Please make sure and be sure to subscribe for more content similar to this. Like the video if you liked it. It just tells me more if I should make more videos of this quality or what was wrong with it. You know, if you liked it and you found it entertaining and you learned something new, it'd be very nice if you actually pressed like and comment, so we can obviously debate in the comment section down below. I pretty much reply to 100% of my comments, and I pretty much, if I don't reply, I will heart your comment, knowing that, you know, I will tell you that I've seen it, I've read your comment, etc. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and in a bit.